Hey, folks, time for chapter 22 review because you got a test coming up. So here's your chapter 22 review. Number 2, slide 2. You need to list the clavicle, scapula, and humerus, the bones of the shoulder. Slide 3 and 4, you need to know and list the 4 articulations that we have spoken about: the sternoclavicular, the acromioclavicular, the glenohumeral, and scapulothoracic. If you put AC and SE, no, that's not right. Know how to spell them. All right, so let's go down to slide 6. Injuries to the shoulder complex. There's 2 questions on here. The young athletes having a clavicle fracture are usually, what is that? Young athletes. They are green stick, and they're in the middle third, so know this part. And then also, one of the most frequent fractures of sport results from a fall on an outstretched arm or a direct impact. So, need to go to number 9. Humeral fractures or fractures of the humerus can happen to all of the following except which? All right, can happen to the shaft, proximal humerus, and the head of the humerus. Slide 10. Talking about your humeral shaft. This fracture is usually caused by a direct blow or a fall on the arm. Most of these fractures are comminuted or transverse. Most mid-shaft. So you're talking about a mid-shaft humeral fracture or a humeral shaft fracture. Number 11. We're still on fractures. With the mid-shaft fracture of the humerus, what nerve can be damaged? So that tells you right here. 13. Slide 13. This is a fracture to the head of the humerus, more common in young athlete, usually 10 years of age or younger, and that's a epiphyseal fracture. 14, which is your next slide. Signs of this kind of fracture include the symptoms below. Correctly name the fracture of these choices. Here's your symptoms that you will see, and you will then say, oh, wow, this is difficult, but it's a fracture to the humerus, a humerus fracture. All right, number 20, AC sprain. Prevention of an AC sprain includes know what your prevention is. Now, you will have 2 questions where you will match the symptoms with the correct grade of injury on 16 and 17. Slide 16 and 17, you must know the grades of a grade 1, 2, and a grade 3 sternoclavicular sprain. And you will match those A, B, and C with grades 1, 2, and 3. Then on 21 through 25, you will match the grades of your acromioclavicular sprains with the symptoms of each. 21 through 25. Remember, there's grade 6 right there. If you have any questions, you're welcome to text, call, email, etc. Let's start studying and everybody get 100.